We've been walking for hours. We've got to quicken our pace. The Lich King is defenseless without us.
I left many of my warriors at Icecrown before I came to find you, Death Knight. They will hold the line for as long as they are able.
Tell me, where are all of your people? Shouldn't there be Nerubians around here, undead or otherwise?
I've been wondering about that myself. Something must have driven them all off.
We did, you rotting bastards! We've been watching you all along!
Muradin's dwarves. Impossible. Doesn't anyone stay dead anymore?
We've been wandering this forsaken land ever since you killed Muradin and left us to rot Arthas. Our leader, Baelgun, led us into the ruined city to survive. But there's no way we're letting you in.
We have no time for these games. Sephiron, attack! Well done, mighty Sephiron. I wish we could take you with us, but the confines of the Dark Earth are no place for you.
The Lich King's time is running short. We must hurry. I have heard the summons.
Speak, fool.
For Kazmatan!
Finally.
I wait.
A pipe for every ghoul ye blast!
What is it now? Your pain shall be legendary. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
Make your choice.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. You will know endless torment. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. No one orders me around.
Proceed. The time is now. Yes, Master.
Speak, fool.
Send off the charges! Blow the bridge before they get across!
No! Stop them before they...
That was for Muradin. Now you'll never get across.
There are other passages through the labyrinth, Death Knight. We will find another way.
Tread lightly. For the Lich King. Now, Frostborn. I'll make sure you suffer. Ah, at last. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
You rang. Make your choice.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
Our
For the
forces
Lich
are under
King.
attack.
Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward. I'll make sure you suffer.
Our forces are under attack.
These Nerubians are your kin. Why are they hostile to us?
Many of us who fell during the War of the Spider were brought back to serve the Lich King. These warriors, however, never died. Foolishly, they still fight to liberate Nerub from the Scourge.
Gold. We should take this with us. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I serve only the Frozen Throne. By Nerub. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Speak, fool.
Speak.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
My might cannot be matched. I'll see to it.
What is it now? Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. For the Lich King. I'll make sure you suffer. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This place looks like an old storage silo. It's a dead end, Nubarak.
There must be a hidden passage somewhere. We Nerubians were crafty engineers in our time. Ray. Kinky. Time is fleeting.
Tread lightly.
Time is fleeting. Indubitably. Indubitably.
What is it now?
This is an ancient Nerubian hoarding cell. We kept most of our treasures hidden in chambers like this. The passage to the lower depths lies just beyond this room.
Great. As long as we're here, we can take some of these items with us. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. You will know endless torment. Finally. Ah, at last. Faithless coward.
Speak.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last.
Don't even try it, you bastard! That there treasure belongs to the dwarves!
This treasure belongs to the Lich King, little creature. We, his servants, shall take what we will.
One hungers. What is it now? This is more like it. Finally.
Inventory is full.
By Nerub. I'll see to it. Kinky. I'll consume the living and the dead. Oblivion awaits.
It's them! Bust them!
Kinky. I'll see to it. What's done is done. You may feel a sting.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Our forces are under
Damned
attack.
undead! Slay them all!
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. Faithless coward.
Shoot anything that shuffles or skitters!
Now, Frostmourne.
By Nerub.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. More gold. This might help us later. Finally. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. For the Lich King. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. More gold. Take all you can carry. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer.
I remember you, evil prince. You're the one that killed poor Muradin.
Get over it already.
I won't let you through this door, traitor. The recent quakes have awakened dark things under the ice. Ancient, horrid things. We've vowed to keep them locked where they are.
We'll take our chances, dwarf. We're going through that door, one way or another. Speak, fool. Finally.
Our forces are under attack.
Now? Frostborn hungers for the Lich King.
I'll consume the living and the dead. Feel the venom of doom.
Inventory is full.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
I have heard the summons. Indubitably.
The air smells awful in here. Something doesn't feel right.
If the dwarf's story was true, there's no telling what awaits us in the darkness. This stairwell leads into the heart of the old Nerubian Empire. We must be cautious.
By all means. You first.